Hello Linksters, it's Dark, Links108, welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 Swansong. We're going to the Nomad, which is going to be an interesting course to say the least. We're going to have high wind again, coming from the southwest, well, heading southwest. And it'll be cloudy in the desert. Yeah. So, pretty sure I had, yeah, 3 people here, which means I'm doing the 4th pins again. Pin 4. A very early ghost. And then I guess some early tournament stuff going on here. Yeah, I think the Nomad was the first course on my tournament list, so yeah. Yeah, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hello to you. My name's John, and I'd like to welcome you to the golf club. We are at the Nomad today, a gorgeous design by Andre Kenville. This is a dynamic course. There is some crazy elevation changes as you make your way through the course, and hopefully we'll get you through in one piece. Let's go.
Yeah, because this course is, it has only 3 stars, which is interesting, but like, I think it should be okay. I mean, I say okay, but like, yeah, there we go, look at that. Some sloped fairway. But yeah, it seems
And he's ready to
like this is
let her
going to
rip.
be a
Let's
bit
see how this
difficult.
hole goes.
High slopes and stuff like that. But I don't know, we'll see. That ball's over there. Look at that.
All right, let's see how he does.
Duh. Okay.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
No, I guess this is all practice. I didn't even do the thing yet. Strange. Now that one went in the rough. Duh.
Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It keeps going. I'm all the way down here. Alright. Okay. 65. Oh boy. I think a 6-iron is what I will need here. Let's see if that's going to be good. It's a bit short, but it did at least touch the green. But it's going to go off the green. Ugh.
And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin.
Okay.
Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all.
Duh. Well, that's about what I expected. An early match that I did. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Well, that's really good. Okay.
And 14-foot putt for him. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Six-foot putt for him.
6-foot putt.
Okay, this one to save par.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
And a decent little putt to end this one. Even par after the first hole.
Okay, so here's the yardages. Long par 5 for the 7th. And then, yeah, those are pretty decent yardages too. Okay. I'm not starting first because one of my ghosts got a thingy. So yeah. You got a birdie.
Okay, let's put this ball out there.
So this is another par 4. Honestly, the driver will probably work because the wind is going to catch it. So, and I think it just hit a tree.
There we go. That's looking good.
Yeah, hit a tree a little bit, so it slowed it down a little bit. Okay.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what he does here. He's got around 215 yards to the pin.
Okay. I'm not. Oh, look at this slope. What is this? Hit the tree in the instant
The
plant.
ball's above your feet on this one. That's going to make your shot go a little more to the left than you normally would. So keep that one in mind.
Yeah, so the 6 would normally be fine, but the wind's against me, so I'm gonna use a 2 hybrid and aim it like this way because of the slope. So here we go. Yeah, it went more left even then. More left than I expected, but it is on the green.
And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin.
Yeah, okay. So
He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see how he can make his escape. And he is in the beach.
everyone's
Let's
in the
see
beach.
how
All
he
my
gets out of
ghosts
this
got in the
one.
beach. The sand trap.
And let's see how he gets out of this one.
Wow.
Okay, 21 feet to the cup from here.
And that one just okay. All right. We're gonna aim it here, I think.
Get in there.
A little bit too fast and a little bit too off.
11 feet to the cup for him.
Okay.
And he's setting up for a bogey putt here.
I don't. Oh. Yeah.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
Hey, boy. And there we go.
And let's see how that all adds up. Well, staying at even par after that one.
All right. Hole 3. Here we go. Par 3. Yeah. What am I doing here? Okay.
Keep an eye on that wind, could come into play on this hole.
Definitely will, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a 5-iron. So it's either gonna be really overshooting and go like over here, or it's gonna be undershooting and it will probably hit back into this. Don't really have much of a choice here, so I gotta do a 6-iron. That does not help.
It's going towards the sand.
I don't think it would have changed much, to be honest.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Oh wow, look at what is that? How did I manage to get over there? Oh, yeah, that's what I was expecting would happen if I'd used the 4-iron. And this was an instance where I needed the 5-iron, which I don't have. Oh, I didn't even send that yet. Okay. Now this will be fun. Here we go. Yeah, especially with a decent bounce too.
Well, you're on the green, and that's decent.
Wait, did I get that one in there yet? No.
What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long.
Alright, now I can get that.
See if we can
pretty
save par
obvious.
here. That would be nice.
Okay. So this should be fairly okay, I think. There we go.
There's a nice putt for you. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here.
Oh,
And
we're
this
done.
next putt's for
Okay,
his
never mind.
par.
I thought I was gonna keep going. Okay.
All right, your adjusted score is 1 over par after that one.
And 1 over par. Hole 4. I was gonna say hole 5. Hole 4 is a par 5. Is what's going on here. Oh jeez. Okay. Three and 2 yards. Okay.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway.
930 feet under my feet is where the pin is. I'm gonna aim it here because I think the slope is gonna try to bounce it onto the fairway if I aim wrong. So yeah. Also, that's a very bouncy rough. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. Look at that. That went really far. 319.
Nice. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Wow. That was actually kind of impressive. What What the heck's going on here? Okay.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Shot 2. That sounded like a very high. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at that big downward slope. Where a second shot goes about 260 to 270 yards. Look at that. And that went to a sand trap. That went to a sand trap, but even on the other side of the pin, with the green.
All right, looks like you're about 245 yards out at this point.
Oh my goodness! It's time to use two hybrid.
This one's looking bunker bound.
Ah. Oh wow, that went way over. Okay, should have clubbed down again.
All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down.
I think all of us went into the sand trap here. So that's a bit unfortunate. My turn. Alright, here we go. Well, that was not what I wanted to do, but there we go.
Not amazing, but you're out of the bunker, so that's a good thing. Okay, 20 feet to the cup.
Okay, it's going a bit left to right, but mostly at the start here. So probably about here. Ooh!
Nicely done with the long
It just
putt.
barely dropped. Okay.
This next putt is for his eagle.
Okay, so there was one of us that actually made on the green, and actually got the eagle too.
He's got a 3-footer here.
I didn't even notice. I thought all of us went in the bunker. Because yeah, that's what happens when I'm kind of distracted.
Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par.
Okay.
Sitting at 1 over for the round.
All right, hole 5. Look, we got a big cliff over here. Oh yeah, they did a draw or fade. Yeah, fade shot actually.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
I don't know why I say I need a 4-iron here. Oh yeah, 2 wood, but then I need to do a very harsh fade, especially because the wind is not helping. Okay, that just barely makes it, but I was also hitting a bit more. Okay, so I need to make sure that it will go a bit more right. Well, that's not ideal, but there we go. Aww. It almost went back on the fairway.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Oh. I don't know what well, yeah, what is that shot? That went completely nowhere. Okay. Anyways. So that. That.
And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
That.
Okay, the ball's sitting up pretty good here in the rough.
Yeah, I can see that. Need to go up a lot, actually. An 8 iron? 7 iron is questionable. I'm going to go with an 8 iron. Okay, I should have gone with the 7 iron then.
Nice. And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
Okay.
And what will go down here? He's in the sand. For the birdie.
Okay, well, this is a very long putt. I'm just going to go with a sandwich chip to get over there. That would have been that went better than a putt would have. So.
And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. He's got a long putt here. I don't know what's going to happen. Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
Okay. Well, this is a very right to left putt. So there we go.
Solid par, well done.
Did it?
He's putting this next one for birdie.
Okay. I didn't send it yet.
And
Oh, yeah,
he's
I
got
did send
around
it.
4 feet to go here.
All right.
All right, this putt is for the double bogey.
Well, at least I wasn't the green ghost.
All right, 1 over for the round.
All right, here we go. Hole 6. That's a very elevated tee box. 118 feet under. Wow. 319 yards from that. Okay.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Well, I need to make sure I aim this way. Like, way over there. And let's see what happens.
And the tee shot's looking decent.
Alright. Yeah, look at that. Smack dab in the middle of the fairway from that position. 322 yards from that one. Okay.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. And that, oh. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
Eh. That's the furthest of all of them so far. Holy crap. Look at that drive. 348 yards.
And he's about 150 yards out from here.
Okay. Oh, there I am doing a punch. Oh boy. That punch went well, didn't it?
And we have about, I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
Oh, here's an instance where I actually will pull out a punch. 6 iron punch. Here we go. It doesn't even go that far because the punch is low, so the wind doesn't affect it as much. Well, should have went with a bit less of a club then.
And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin.
And that is actually making it onto the green. Quite a bit. Wow, that went a lot better than I expected. The ghost. I'm surprised. Okay, so here we go. Stop. Okay.
He's got a 16-footer.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This one to save par.
I'm gonna save par by aiming this way a little bit, and here we go.
Nice putt. We're in the hole. Good stuff.
And for him, this will be for the birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
2 feet. Okay.
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Hole 7. A big par 5. The long par 5.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
All right, let's see what he does on
And I am
this
the
one.
last one here. Of course I am. Of course I am! Okay.
coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Okay. So aim over there. Here we go.
So far, so good for
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
a good shot. Also, this drive is insane. And it still went too far. 372 yards.
Ooh, thought it was going to be good. Really, honestly did think that.
372-yard drive. Okay. That is a view of a cactus. That's not helpful. Alright.
Well, you could have worse lies. There are worse lies on the course than this. This one's in the first cut.
Okay, 2 wood will make it, even with the light rough. So here we go.
I don't think you're going to like this.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, boy. And the ball doesn't want to stop moving either. There it goes.
Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot.
Hey, boy. Okay.
He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
Of course. Right. And okay, that slowed down a lot more than I
Well, you're on the green. That is decent.
This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. This next putt will be for his birdie.
Okay.
And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here.
Nine-footer here. I think you can do this.
I don't know. It's a bit right to left. Here we go. I did it.
That's a solid birdie. I applaud you.
Sinking this next putt will be for
Well,
his par.
At least I'm better than every one of my ghosts in this one. That's good.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, this next putt's for his par.
Okay.
All right, your adjusted score is 2 over par after that one.
All right, hold 8.
8th hole coming up here. Let's take your best shot.
Now, 6 iron is not going to work, so I'm going to use a 4 iron. Here we go. Wow, even that would have been... Even that's not... well, it did make it on the green. Barely, but it did.
And you're on the green with a whole lot of work to do for the next shot.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Okay. There we go. Big fringe. And there I am doing a very long trip that was not what I wanted. And it's just gonna roll off the green. So it's not even gonna be helpful. Oh boy. Look at that, it's still going. Yeah, that was helpful, wasn't it? There.
And here we go for the birdie.
Left to right. Gonna aim like here, I think. That was not enough strength. I don't even know what I was doing there.
He sets up 14 feet out. Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Okay, this is a lot better. So there we go.
Nice putt. We're in there. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. He's got about a 3-footer here.
Eight-inch punt. Putt.
And that'll keep you at 3 over for the round. Par
Okay.
4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
Alright, so here's the 9th. I'm gonna aim over here and we'll see what happens. Aiming that way because
That's looking nice off the tee.
it's gonna go a bit left and it's also uphill. So there we go. Only 252 yards for that drive.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Here we go. See, that was if I didn't do anything, it would result in something like that.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here.
Oh, there's one other ghost of mine that has the same exact wind conditions. Okay, so whatever club that was, it was too much. And went to the deep rough. So don't do that. Yeah, that's what, like 7 irons switching to a hybrid. And that went left, but it was rather on target, actually. For its yardage.
This green is really elevated. You may need to take an extra club.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. 7 iron's not gonna work. And I don't have a 5 iron, so I can only work with a 6 iron. So here we go. Ugh, not the best strike. Well, it looks like that was the correct choice. That was a lot better than the last handful of approaches. So there we go.
Solid approach.
He's got around 155 yards to go here.
Way. Yeah, so that's the only. Yeah, so this time I was the only one that even got close to the pin. Okay. Well, that was a really good trip.
And here we go. This one for birdie.
Okay, aim there and go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's his 6-foot putt.
Okay. Yeah, I think the reason why uh, the rating's like 3 stars is because of the intentionally high slope rating.
Well, you have a decent round going after 9. Not amazing, but not bad.
Yeah, maybe hole 10.
Okay, let's see what happens here
Oh
on
my
this
goodness.
par 4.
This is
Let's
obnoxious.
go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
So this is a basically 200-foot high thing over here, and so I have to not look here. I have to look over there. So I need to aim my ball like here. So here we go. Let's see how this works.
I'm liking that one.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. 311 yards.
And let's see how he does on this hole. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
Yeah, look at these shots. That's insane.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Okay.
And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin.
Alright. Well, that shot from my ghost went... I mean, it's on the green. But, yeah. Now, a 6-iron might actually end up being... Yeah, I can't use a 5-iron, and 7-iron, I don't trust it. This might actually be the perfect club. I also need to aim more that aim more that way because of the slope. So here we go.
I don't think I'm liking this.
Damn! Oh, damn! It was just a bit short, but I don't have a 5-iron.
He's got around 160 yards to the pin from here.
Damn.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this one.
Okay. Okay, so this is a decent lie. Not the best. I'll just do something like that. Whoa, it almost went in the hole.
Well, at least you are on the green.
And from this incredible distance,
Hit, boy.
it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here.
Well, I didn't hit it strongly enough, and it went like only halfway.
This is a long shot, but he could make it.
Yeah, I'm doing it again. There we go.
He's got 12 feet to go here.
That was close, but there we go.
Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does.
Ha!
To save par.
Save par. It's a bit right left again. There we go.
Nice putt there.
He's got 3 feet to go. And as he lines this up, this will be for bogey. And he's lining up this bogey putt.
Sitting at 2 over for the round.
Alright, let's start the next hole.
Hole number 11.
So this, we have... Actually, okay, that's fine. Yeah, if the wind was helping, that would go over there. But unfortunately, it's not. And I think I'm going to be safe and use a 2 wood.
Nice looking shot.
No. Playing it safe. Because the driver didn't look like it was going... Driver looked like it was going to be too much.
All right, let's see how he does.
Alright.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Okay.
All right. We're right around 165 yards out.
Okay, so this... Now this might be what I need. A 6 iron. Aim this way.
That one didn't sound right.
Okay, though at that time the 6 iron would have been fine, because now that was too much.
He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin. And your friend looks like he's in the rough. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does.
Well. Well. Well, coming back towards the pin a little bit. There's the flag. Hello, Mr. Flag. Duh.
Well, you're out of the sand. That's all. That's all you can ask for.
Okay then.
Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think?
All right, 13-footer here.
Well, that's very much left to right. Okay. So we need to do something like this.
Ooh,
Oh, it was very close.
and he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here.
I don't think any of us have got. Well, actually, no. This ghost that still has a birdie chance. Nah.
And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens.
So even if that ghost doesn't get the birdie, which he did, he would have gotten a par.
He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey. For the bogey.
Bogey.
Nice putt.
Not ideal, but there we go.
And after that one, your adjusted score is 3 over.
Hole 12. I don't know if water's in play. This is going to be interesting. Switch to a wood. Maybe a hybrid. Alright, the pin's way over there. Okay, so I could probably go with the driver, especially if I end up making it go to the left.
Let's put this ball down in the fairway.
Wow, that wind is not helping. Okay. Okay, I'm going to, like, go over there. And hopefully it's going to go to the right. This is the strangest flight path ever. That's a bit too much!
All right, reload.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
That was a bit too much. I should have done the still done the draw. See, that's basically the same thing, except that didn't go in the water.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this
Let's
tee
see,
shot
what
goes.
did I end up just doing a draw shot? No, I didn't. Okay, well, okay. So at least I'm not the only other ghost that he did the exact same thing. Except this one's actually going. Yeah, no, it's going to the water too. Okay, well,
He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to use... Oh boy. I'm gonna have to use a lob wedge punch just to get decent yardage without it, like, messing up significantly. Here we go. I wasn't planning on getting a par to begin with. Yeah, there we go.
39-foot putt here. This should be interesting.
Yeah, it definitely will be interesting. It is mostly going down hills. I don't need to hit it too hard. At least I stayed on the green.
Well, he's got a long putt. Not sure what's going to go down here.
But there is a chance for a double bogey, and I don't want that.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here.
Well, there we go.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
Okay, to be fair, that is a decent putt. Yeah, decently straight putt, so I'm going to aim like there.
This could drop. And there's your bogey. Good putt.
If he sinks this,
All right.
he's got par.
Well, at least I got a bogey. But there we go.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
And that'll keep you at 5 over for the round.
Well, that means I'm starting last in this one. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not even done yet. Okay.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, using hybrids here. Because it is fairly high up. That makes sense.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Well, 8 iron definitely not going to be enough. 7 iron not going to be enough. 4 iron would be a bit too much, I'd imagine. So I'm going to work with a 6 iron, and hopefully that's going to be good enough. Hey, boy. This is the 3rd consecutive hole where I needed a 5 or a 9 iron. I don't have either of those right now. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Okay, why'd I even try doing that one? Should have just changed clubs. Wow. There we go.
And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. And this next putt for him is for birdie.
Okay.
All right, we got about a foot to the hole. Let's do this.
A foot of the hole, yep. And second. And there we go.
Decent little putt there. Sitting at 7 over for the round.
Okay, this, yeah. My lead has gotten really bad, has evaporated completely. And I'm starting last again. Okay. Oh wow, that did not end up working well. It was like a punch, really.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah, quite literally.
Okay, let's give it a nice big
Oh
smash.
my god, the wind is even more ridiculous now. Oh boy, that doesn't
This
help.
could be in the
This
rough.
does not help at all. Okay. No, I'm definitely not using that, but I am going to be using a 4 iron. No, I'm using using my 2 hybrid just to try to make distance. Whee! Where is that going? Wow.
Oops.
Yeah, that
And
definitely was a
from
mistake.
170-ish yards out.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. You want to do that something. Yeah.
And he sets up around 140 yards out.
What was I doing here? Okay, so I wasn't the only ghost who did something weird with a second shot.
Be careful with this one. You were in the mulch. It's no fun.
The mulch! Maybe even a 6 iron. I couldn't really see where I'm going.
Not like in this one.
Yeah, I couldn't see where I was going. I couldn't. What
Well,
was that?
this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're in the sand, so let's just get out of there and move on with our lives.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is not helpful at all.
That was a bit underwhelming, but you're out of the sand, so good stuff.
Yeah, I can tell it's getting annoying now when I'm starting to skip around a little bit. Okay, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Neck and neck with the same ghost with the same ghost having the exact same problems. They didn't even change clubs yet.
This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out.
Yeah, well, this is gonna take a while. This keeps happening too. Oh, I haven't even looked at this yet.
This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really.
.38-footer here. See what you can do.
I'm impressed it made it that far. To be honest.
And 14-foot putt for him.
Now my handicap went down, even though I played really good golf.
Okay, this next putt is for his bogey.
The last, during practice for some of the other courses that I haven't
All right,
played.
he's putting this one for birdie.
Which makes no sense. It was really good golf, and it just ended up going down.
All right, a little 6-foot putt here.
And this is going to be interesting to see what the handicap's going to turn
And you're in the
into.
hole with a nice putt.
All right, 9 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
These values are all over the place now. Hole 15. Apparently the second easiest. I don't even think I used full strength on the driver. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 348. No, 349 yards. Holy crap.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
I can tell because I'm starting to use like, yeah, this is the ghost I actually want to watch. So he uses a hybrid / wood. And that goes about the same amount of distance and actually ended up off the fairway. Great, yeah. All right, thank
And
you
he's
for that.
ready to
Thank you
tee
for the
off.
read.
Let's see what he has.
Wood again, yeah, a driver again. This one is very much off and not gonna work. Actually, it worked, but yeah. Okay, so don't use a driver.
Okay, let's give her.
According to my green ghost, yeah. That is going to not work. So I'm gonna use a 2 wood instead. 2 wood at 95% power, okay. This is going too far left. That's how this back nine's been. Yep. Oh my goodness.
No good. Pretty deep stuff here. Give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction.
Yeah, this is about how this back nine has been with me. I can't even see what I'm doing.
And this one appears to be heading for the rough.
Well, at least I can see what I'm looking at now.
Well, you're still in it, but you are hitting from a pretty gross lie, so don't let it get you down.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out.
hey, look, I still have to use a 6-iron. No, not 6-iron punch. 6-iron pitch, just because of the yard. This is not helpful. And then somehow got a bad bounce and went even farther than what I wanted.
Good stuff.
Okay.
And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. Well, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens.
Somehow closer than 24 feet, which is impressive. And that just did not move at all. Oh, look at that, yeah.
Okay, a 23-footer from here.
23 feet, but it's right to left. And I once again didn't hit it.
And this is his attempt at birdie.
Yeah.
He's setting up for an eagle here.
Ha 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 ha, you missed an eagle. I'm saying that to myself.
And for the par.
Nice stroke on that one.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
I can't believe I'm going to have to once again start last.
Sitting at 10 over for the round.
Here you go, the 16th. This one seems actually kind of sensible. Yeah, a sensible hole here. Look at this. After the insane elevation change of the last like 5 holes in a row, this one actually will be possible for me. And then I'm gonna somehow shank it.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
No, in my luck.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Let's put this drive in the fairway.
Okay. So, aim there. Here we go. Yep, there we go. That's why. Actually hitting the fairway, look at that. There we go.
Nice.
Yay.
And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin.
Okay. So, I'm going to use a 7 iron. Okay, 7 iron would normally work if I didn't have winds. I'm going to use an 8 iron and just aim there. Here we go, 8 iron.
Looks like you're going into the rough on this one.
Oh my goodness, and it went in a sand trap.
He's got around 165 yards to the pin from here.
Oh, here's a punch. Yeah, that one well, didn't it? Okay.
He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens.
Well, there we go.
He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see how he can make his escape.
Okay, well maybe I shouldn't have done that much, that slowly. Ah, boy. Once again, gonna get a bogey. Yep. That would have been good to distance, but this went to the right.
And he's got 13 feet to the cup.
Well, so for the 4th consecutive hole now, I'm gonna be starting last. Wow.
11 feet to the cup for him. And he's got a 10-foot putt here. And he's setting up for the bogey putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And his bogey putt commences here.
At least I'm not the only one getting a bogey. So, just with that one ghost
Okay,
again.
short little putt here. Well done. 12 over for the round.
You remember, I had a similar issue with the green ghost, of course. I remember having a really good front 9, and then the back 9 was abysmal. That's exactly what's happening here again. Well, let me guess. This is gonna need an 8-iron. I don't have one. Or 9-iron, actually. Yeah.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Well, that was... Well, that did make it.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. So... Okay, that's definitely the Sunday pin. 8-iron, too much. Pitching wedge is probably what I'm going to go with. This looks very scary. But I think that's going to be fine. I can't believe this, but this is also too much. Gap wedge. Actually, no, I'm going to use pitching wedge, but I'm just going to use high loft. Here we go.
Ooh, this one's heading for it.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. And he's putting this one for birdie.
Wow.
9-footer here. See what we can do.
Going a bit left to right. I'm going to do something like this. There we go. Finally got a birdie.
This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. This
Okay.
next putt is a par putt for him. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
And that'll keep you at 12 over for the round.
Alright, the final hole. Where my green ghost is starting. He's basically my reading guy. See where I should aim because we have basically the same wind conditions. So yeah. Okay.
Nice solid birdie on that last hole. We got another birdie in the works here.
Aim a bit more that way and that should be fine.
Nice.
That's a good swing. And this is actually pretty good. I think being here is better than over there.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
And looks like around 195 yards to go.
Okay. So. 4-iron is not going to be enough. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if a 6 wood is going to be the club I need. So that's what I'm going to work with. 6 wood. That is entirely what I needed. And actually, it's still a bit short. But that worked a lot better than my original choice.
Okay, nice approach.
Finally. I can't wait for my handicap to be like +5 from this, which would be insane. I remember when I started this, the handicap was like +17. And it seems like it always kept increasing on user-made courses and keeps decreasing half the time on the original courses. Which again makes no sense. And in 2K25, you don't see your handicap values. I have not seen anywhere what your handicap value is. And you don't have a scorecard to see which holes are you're gaining or losing a stroke on.
And from
So,
here,
yeah.
he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin.
Okay. Hit the pin. That was interesting. Yeah, almost done.
And a 15-footer for him.
So far, I'm better than all my ghosts here. So, this might be good.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
And it definitely will be possible.
This one's got a chance. Nicely done. Dropping it for your birdie. That's awesome.
There we go. Got a birdie to finish us off. So there we go.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
And there we go.
And at the end of the day, your adjusted score is 11 over par. All right, thanks for playing, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Okay, so no change. I think the shocking thing here is the fact that it did not change. Yeah, no change to the handicap. And it was this, yeah. Yeah, that's about right, yeah. Okay, well, that concludes this episode. Next time will be hopefully an episode that won't take nearly as long. But we'll see what happens. So thank you, Linksters, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you, Linksters, later.